You know, earlier I shared that study putting Seattle as the 13th rudest city in America. Well, I think my Hot Topics panel has some feelings on that. Rachel, Carolyn, and Joseph are all back with me now. So one of the things I mentioned about determining rudeness was not letting people merge. And I did that this morning to Rachel Belle. Right.
I thought that I cut you off.
No, I was just, you know, it was the first day back at school. My head was not there, and I was just like driving, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, this person wants to get over. And then it was Rachel Belle.
I was trying to come here to do your show.
I know, and so let that be a lesson to me.
Wow.
To pay attention and let people merge.
So did you not let her merge?
No, I didn't.
Well, you know, this kind of leads into our next segment on rudeness, because I'm glad that neither of us like flipped each other off or whatever, because that would have been so embarrassing if we would have saw that it was one of us, because that has happened to me recently.
Where you flipped someone off that you knew?
Well, somebody flipped me off.
Are we gonna say
I did the thing where you flash your lights to show someone that they don't have their headlights on when it's dark, and they just like gave me a double bird, and I was like, just trying to help.
A double bird?
Yes.
Your lights aren't on?
Yeah.
Wow.
I did this, and then I got the finger. So I agree with this study of Seattle being a rude city in more ways than one.
We are kind of like the Mr. What is that old cartoon, Mr. Like everyone's really nice until they get into their car, I feel like.
Yes.
And then this like major aggression
we're just
comes
all
out.
super passive aggressive in real life. So when you put us in a car by yourself, I guess people just
it goes full blown aggressive.
Yeah.
To my defense, I didn't think I saw that you were trying to get over, but I am used to people turning right on first and never turning down the alley, which is where I turned. But then you
I was going
turned
down your alley,
behind
girl.
me, and then I was like, whoopsie.
Well, I feel like whenever I let people in, it's just like the grand gesture. Like I'm like such a giver.
Yes.
You know, especially in the school parking lot when everybody's just trying to drop their kid off, and then you're just like, you know, and if you don't get the wave back, look out.
I was going to ask.
Yes, I always do like an aggressive like thank you, because I want them to know that I'm thanking. And if someone doesn't wave to me, I do get upset. I feel like in this city, because people aren't as friendly as they are in other places, you have to show your friendliness any way you know how, and that's given the car wave.
Yes, I've like even put my arm out before.
I was going to say, I do the
too.
same thing. Like you feel so much
Yes.
gratitude
Yes.
when someone actually lets you in, and it's not a
It's
white knuckling battle.
Serious, it's gratitude. And then when they don't wave, it's like, you're welcome, jerk. And then my kids are like, Mommy, why is he a jerk? Oh, never mind.
Okay, but real quick, before we talk about burritos, the thing in that survey that bothered me is the not saying hello to strangers. I never say hi to strangers, and I don't feel offended if no one says hi to me. But I feel like if someone does say hello to you, and you ignore them, that's very rude. But just not acknowledging someone, I don't necessarily think is being rude. So I
say hi to everyone. I'm like the greeter at Walmart, I get upset when people don't do it back. I think that this being 13 on that list is totally true. I would also rank us closer to 5, maybe.
Wow.
Because when you travel around this country, it is not like it is here.
No,
Every single time I go to New York, California, anywhere, everyone talks to you. Everyone is friendly.
Yes.
I've never agreed with the idea that New Yorkers are unfriendly, because they're not. They're like maybe tougher, but if you ask for directions, they'll give them to you. They want to chat. They just have like a little bit of a tougher exterior. So yeah, I also think that transplants are less rude because we're from nicer parts of the country, and I think locals are very defensive.
There you said it.
Yeah, locals don't think that the Seattle freeze exists. But we all know.
Let's move on, because we only have a few minutes left. Let's not get hangry or angry, because we got food for you.
Too late.
Too late. Well, I got you some food. It's not as good as something you would make me, obviously, but apparently people are going to Chipotle and basically doing this hack where they basically order everything on a taco, so they have to pay the taco price, but it ends up looking like a burrito, which I'm here for.
Yeah, they get a tortilla on the side and a bunch of sides, and then they wrap it up in the tortilla to get it for $3 instead of $9.
Well, I mean, I can't, you know, if you figure that out, that hack, then good for you. And if you're willing to do the work, I'm here for it.
That's what I thought. But then when I read more of the article, Chipotle actually has shut down. Like, you can't even get a taco, I think it said at this time, if you order online, because they said it's creating a lot of extra work for their employees who have to put all the ingredients in the little containers, and it's throwing off their workflow.
Oh, well, interesting. I like that you prepared for this story.
I
I did not read the Ariel article. I really got this one.
I really think I feel for the employees, because as somebody who's waited tables in my life and when I was in college, like, you know, you always get the people who would try to take advantage of the system, but now it's even intensified with social media, where it's like everybody knows the hack, and so then it's like, we got another one, let's get out the containers of sour cream. You know, I mean, it's just like all the prep work that goes into just the behind the scenes.
I will say though, In-N-Out doesn't have a problem with animal style no tomatoes, so get together, Chipotle. Hey, thank you all so much for being with us today. I appreciate this. Is one of my favorite Hot Topics panels ever.
Thank you, Amity.
And this is one of my favorite audiences ever. Thank you so much for being with us. You can check our website for more information. You can always send us an email, share your thoughts, but most importantly, get out there and enjoy your new day. We'll see you next time.